Did you know that more than a quarter of the bones in your entire body are in your feet, and their health directly influences your posture, balance, and even energy levels? Yet they're often the most neglected part of our body. By the time you notice them, they're sore, dry, and begging for relief. What if the answer to tired, aching feet wasn't hidden in an expensive spa treatment, but right there in your kitchen? Apple cider vinegar, the humble golden liquid, known for its healing and cleansing powers, has been used for centuries as a natural remedy. But what most people don't realize is just how powerful it can be when it comes to foot health. Think about it. Could something as ordinary as vinegar actually influence inflammation pathways just through contact with your skin? Why do traditional remedies like apple cider vinegar soaks persist for centuries when modern medicine keeps evolving? Is it habit, or is there real science behind their staying power? If your feet are the foundation of your body, what changes might you notice in your energy or comfort once you start giving them the attention they deserve? In this video, we'll explore the surprising health benefits of an apple cider vinegar foot soak. You'll learn what makes apple cider vinegar so effective, how science supports its antibacterial and soothing properties, and the safest way to use it at home. Stay tuned till the end to discover how something so ordinary can bring such extraordinary results. Before we get into it, can you do us a quick favor? Like this video and subscribe to join our healthy community. Also, type yes in the comments section now so we can see how many of you are interested in this type of video. All right, let's get started. The powerful health benefits of apple cider vinegar foot soak. First, treat athlete's foot. You know that annoying, relentless itch that just won't go away between your toes? The kind that burns, peels, and makes you want to keep scratching no matter what. That's often athlete's foot, or as doctors call it, tinea pedis. And trust me, it's more common than most people realize. It doesn't just show up in athletes. Anyone who wears shoes for long hours, sweats a lot, or walks barefoot in public showers can get it. It spreads easily and thrives in warm, damp environments. But what if relief could come from something as simple as a bottle of apple cider vinegar? Athlete's foot is caused by a fungus that loves moisture and low air circulation. That's why the goal is to make your skin less inviting to it, and that's where apple cider vinegar steps in. Its natural acidity, mostly from acetic acid, helps shift the pH of your skin to a level that's unfriendly for fungal growth. It essentially makes the skin surface too acidic for fungus to thrive. Unlike many commercial antifungal creams filled with synthetic ingredients, apple cider vinegar offers a natural approach that's both gentle and surprisingly effective. Now let's talk about what science says. A 2022 review published in the Journal of Dermatology Research confirmed that vinegar, particularly apple cider vinegar, has strong antimicrobial and antifungal activity, showing potential for managing minor fungal infections and even promoting wound healing. In simpler terms, apple cider vinegar doesn't just fight the fungus, it can also calm the redness and irritation that come along with it, allowing your skin to heal faster and feel less inflamed. While apple cider vinegar may bring noticeable relief and support healing, it's best used as a supportive home remedy, not a complete replacement for medical treatment. Fungal infections can be stubborn, and if left untreated, they can spread or return. Consistency, gentle care, and moderation are key. Too much acid or overly frequent soaks can dry or irritate your skin barrier, so balance matters just as much as frequency. Apple cider vinegar is a time-tested, scientifically supported ally against microbes and irritation. When used wisely, it can be a safe, natural way to restore comfort, heal gently, and remind you that sometimes the best remedies are the simplest ones. Next, reduce inflammation and fatigue. There's something almost magical about that moment when tired, aching feet sink into warm water. It's as if the day's weight just melts away. But when you add apple cider vinegar to the mix, you're not just soothing soreness. You might actually be helping your body fight the very thing that causes it. See, inflammation isn't just what happens when you sprain an ankle or bump your toe. It's the body's built-in response to stress, overuse, and tiny strains that build up with every step you take. And when your feet bear the brunt of long hours, tight shoes, or constant pressure, that inflammation can lead to swelling, stiffness, and deep, lingering fatigue. That's where apple cider vinegar steps in with its natural acids and polyphenols. compounds that scientists believe can influence how your body manages those inflammatory signals. One fascinating study published in Scientific Reports looked at how vinegar interacts with immune cells and common microbes. The researchers found that apple cider vinegar could actually suppress the release of inflammatory messengers. In plain English, it seemed to help the body dial down its overreaction, easing the swelling and redness linked to inflammation. That may explain why some people feel genuine relief after a vinegar foot soak. And beyond that, the warmth of the soak works with the vinegar's acidity to improve circulation, ease lactic acid buildup, and relax tight muscles. Together, they create a restorative effect that helps your feet feel lighter, looser, and more alive, like they're finally breathing again. So if you've ever felt your feet ache after a long day and wanted something natural to help, an apple cider vinegar soak can be a safe and comforting ritual that truly makes a difference. Apple cider vinegar isn't just an old remedy, it's a simple act of restoration backed by emerging science. It helps calm what's overworked, relax what's tense, and remind you that taking care of your body doesn't have to be complicated. Next, helps relieve toenail fungal infection. You know that moment when you glance down at your toenails and notice one that looks a little thicker, duller, maybe even yellowish? That's not just a cosmetic problem. It could be a toenail fungal infection, or what doctors call onychomycosis. And if you've ever had it, you know how stubborn it can be. It's slow, frustrating, and sometimes even painful. But something as simple as apple cider vinegar might help you fight back. Toenail fungus loves to live in dark, moist spaces, the exact environment inside most shoes. The key to stopping it is changing that environment so the fungus can't thrive. Apple cider vinegar, with its natural acetic acid, helps lower the pH of the nail bed, making it less welcoming to fungal growth. It's like creating a surface where the fungus simply can't flourish. That's why many natural health guides, including trusted sources like Gotham Foot Care and the Independent Pharmacy, recommend vinegar soaks to help slow fungal spread and improve nail appearance over time. But this isn't just a home remedy myth. Science actually backs parts of it up. A well-documented antimicrobial study found that apple cider vinegar effectively inhibited fungal organisms like Candida albicans when used at proper dilutions. Even more impressive, a clinical trial tested an acetic acid-based nail treatment on patients with mild to moderate fungal infections. After several months, those treated with acidification therapy saw a 92.6% improvement in healthy nail growth compared to 56.9% with standard treatment. That's strong evidence that acidity-based treatments can work when formulated correctly. Still, experts remind us to stay realistic. Concentration and consistency matter. Too strong, it can irritate the skin, and too weak, it won't be effective. Apple cider vinegar's acetic acid shows genuine antifungal potential, supported by both lab studies and clinical comparisons. While pure apple cider vinegar soaks alone aren't a guaranteed cure, they can serve as a gentle, supportive remedy when paired with patience, consistency, and proper medical guidance. Next, treat callous and soften dry, cracked heels. There's something humbling about realizing how much our feet endure. Every step, every long day, every bit of weight we carry. Few things are as frustrating or as uncomfortable as dry, cracked heels. They can snag on socks, sting when you walk, and honestly, they're a painful reminder that even the strongest parts of us need attention. That's where apple cider vinegar quietly shines. Beneath its simple, rustic charm lies an incredibly gentle but effective way to restore your feet's softness. Thanks to its natural acidity, apple cider vinegar helps dissolve the hardened layers of dead skin that form over time. This process, known as keratolysis, loosens up those tough calluses, making it easier for your skin to shed what's old and reveal what's new. It's not harsh or chemical-laden. It's a slow, nurturing renewal. A systematic review highlights apple cider vinegar's keratolytic, antioxidant, and antimicrobial powers, confirming what traditional remedies have known for generations. These properties not only help with exfoliation, but also protect your skin from the bacteria that can sneak into tiny heel fissures. When cracks start forming, those microbes love to take advantage, but apple cider vinegar helps keep them at bay while softening and strengthening your skin barrier. Another key component of apple cider vinegar's magic is malic acid, a natural alpha hydroxy acid also found in fruits. Malic acid encourages cell turnover, basically prompting your skin to renew itself. Over time, it can make even the driest, most neglected heals look smoother, healthier, and more alive. When mixed with warm water, the vinegar helps your skin absorb moisture better, leaving your feet hydrated and supple long after the soak is done. Of course, like any good thing, moderation is essential. After soaking, use a pumice stone or gentle file carefully. Don't scrape too hard or rush the process. And if your feet have open cracks or sores, it's better to wait until they have healed before using apple cider vinegar, since acids can sting or cause irritation. Apple cider vinegar isn't just a home remedy, it's an act of restoration. With its natural acids and minerals, it helps bring life back to your heels, turning rough, cracked skin into something soft, healthy, and strong again. A simple soak, a little patience, and some gentle care. That's all it takes to remind your feet they're valued. Next, fights odor and bacteria. There's nothing that ruins comfort faster than that faint, unpleasant smell that sneaks up after a long day in shoes. Foot odor, though completely natural, can be surprisingly stubborn and, let's be honest, pretty embarrassing. It doesn't mean you're unhygienic. It usually means bacteria have found the perfect place to thrive. Warm, damp socks and tight footwear create a cozy environment where they break down sweat and dead skin cells, releasing those strong, sour compounds we all try to avoid. The good news is that a simple apple cider vinegar soak can help you break that cycle naturally and effectively. What makes apple cider vinegar so special is what's happening on a microscopic level. Its main component, acetic acid, changes the pH of your skin, creating a mildly acidic surface where odor-causing bacteria simply can't survive as easily. It's like resetting your skin's environment, discouraging bacterial buildup without relying on harsh chemicals or synthetic deodorants. Over time, this can help your feet stay fresher and healthier with minimal effort. Science actually supports this old-school trick. A study published in Scientific Reports found that apple cider vinegar effectively inhibited the growth of Staphylococcus aureus, a common skin bacterium responsible not only for odor, but also for minor infections. Another experiment confirmed that vinegar-based solutions at moderate concentrations displayed strong antimicrobial effects against multiple bacterial strains, making apple cider vinegar a natural disinfectant. That said, science also reminds us to stay balanced. A small pilot study tested dilute apple cider vinegar soaks, just 0.5% concentration, for 2 weeks and found no significant changes in skin bacteria or odor levels. This tells us that strength and consistency matter. Apple cider vinegar might not be a magic fix, but it's a powerful natural ally when used correctly. It helps purify, refresh, and restore your feet's balance, giving you the confidence to slip off your shoes without worry. Finally, detoxifies the body. It might sound almost mystical, the idea that your feet could help your body release what it no longer needs, yet this belief has existed in traditional wellness for centuries. Across cultures, foot soaks have symbolized grounding, cleansing, and renewal. And while modern science may not fully agree with the concept of pulling toxins out through the skin, it's undeniable that apple cider vinegar supports the body's natural healing and restorative processes in powerful ways. What makes apple cider vinegar truly fascinating is its composition. It's not just vinegar. It's a blend of antioxidants, organic acids, and phenolic compounds that work together to protect and revitalize. These natural compounds help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that contribute to oxidative stress and tissue damage. When you soak your feet in warm water mixed with apple cider vinegar, something subtle but meaningful happens. The warmth increases blood flow, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach tired tissues more efficiently. Meanwhile, the mild acidity of the vinegar helps dissolve impurities and dead skin buildup, supporting natural renewal. Though it doesn't extract toxins like heavy metals or chemicals directly, it helps the body release surface buildup and tension through the skin and sweat glands, leaving your feet feeling lighter, cleaner, and refreshed. In that sense, it's a detox not of chemistry, but of energy and circulation. A small restorative reset for your whole system. Of course, it's important to stay grounded in what's real. The body's main detox organs, the liver, kidneys, and skin, already do the heavy lifting when it comes to removing waste. But wellness rituals like apple cider vinegar foot soaks complement those processes by promoting relaxation, hydration, and balance, which all contribute to better overall function. Even though science doesn't confirm that apple cider vinegar foot soaks directly draw toxins from the body, their value lies in what they do nurture, improve circulation, antioxidant support, and a deep sense of restoration. It's less about extraction and more about renewal. A quiet moment where your body and mind reconnect, recharge, and reset from the ground up. How to make and use apple cider vinegar foot soak. There's something deeply grounding about taking a few quiet minutes to care for yourself, especially after a long, exhausting day. An apple cider vinegar foot soak isn't just a beauty routine. It's a moment of calm, a reset that starts from the ground up. The best part is that you don't need a spa, fancy tools, or expensive products. Just a bowl, warm water, and that golden bottle of apple cider vinegar sitting in your kitchen. Start by finding a cozy spot where you can truly unwind. Choose a sturdy bowl or deep basin that comfortably fits both your feet. Stainless steel or glass is ideal since it won't react with the vinegar. Pour in some warm water, enough to cover your feet up to your ankles. The warmth should feel soothing, not hot. Too much heat can actually dry your skin or irritate sensitive areas. Now comes the magic touch. Add apple cider vinegar in a ratio of 1 part vinegar to 2 to 4 parts water. This balance keeps it gentle while still powerful enough to tackle odor, soften calluses, and calm mild inflammation. Stir the water lightly to mix it well, and then lower your feet in slowly. Let your feet soak for 15 to 20 minutes, allowing the vinegar to do its work. You might feel your skin softening and your circulation improving with each passing minute. If you're targeting rough heels or calluses, this is the perfect time to gently use a pumice stone or foot file. Just enough to smooth the skin, not scrape it. When you're done, rinse with clean water, pat dry with a soft towel, and finish with a layer of moisturizing cream, coconut oil, or shea butter. This locks in hydration and keeps your feet feeling silky long after the soak. An apple cider vinegar foot soak is more than self-care. It's a small act that reminds you to pause, breathe, and nurture the part of you that carries you through life every single day. Just 20 mindful minutes can leave you feeling refreshed, restored, and ready to step forward. Lighter, calmer, and stronger than before. Safety tips and precautions. There's a fine line between healing and harming, and even something as natural as apple cider vinegar deserves respect. This golden liquid might come straight from your kitchen, but it carries real power. Used carelessly, it can irritate or even damage your skin. So before you dip your toes into that warm, fragrant bowl, let's talk about how to do it safely and wisely. The most important rule is dilution. Think of apple cider vinegar like sunlight. Wonderful in the right amount, but too much can burn. Always mix 1 part vinegar with 2 to 4 parts warm water before soaking. This keeps the acidity gentle enough for your skin while still delivering all the goodness. Smoother heels, fresher feet, and relaxed muscles. You'll get the same benefits, just without the sting. Before going all in, do a patch test. It's a small step that can save you a lot of discomfort. Dip a cotton ball into your diluted mix and apply it to a less sensitive area like your ankle or wrist. Wait 10 to 15 minutes. If there's burning, redness, or stinging, your skin might be telling you to go lighter or skip it altogether. Everyone's skin reacts differently, and knowing your threshold makes your experience much more enjoyable. Now, if you have open cuts, ulcers, or cracked skin, it's best to wait until they heal before soaking. Even diluted vinegar can make small wounds burn sharply or slow the healing process. And if you're managing conditions like diabetes, neuropathy, or poor circulation, check with your healthcare provider first. These conditions can reduce sensitivity in your feet, making it hard to notice irritation or excessive heat. Small injuries can turn into big problems without warning. Lastly, remember, more isn't always better. 2 to 3 soaks a week are plenty to keep your feet soft and healthy. Overdoing it can dry your skin or upset its natural balance, undoing the benefits you're trying to gain. Apple cider vinegar works best when paired with patience and respect. Use it gently, listen to your body, and treat your feet like the foundation they truly are. When you find that sweet balance, this simple ritual turns into a quiet act of care that keeps you grounded, safe, and renewed. Let's wrap this up. Who would have thought that something as humble as apple cider vinegar could hold so much gentle power? From softening calluses and calming inflammation to restoring balance, easing fatigue, and refreshing tired feet, this golden remedy reminds us that healing doesn't always come from complex products, but often from nature's simplest gifts. The secret lies in consistency and care. When you make this small ritual a regular part of your self-care routine, you're not just tending to your feet, you're nurturing your foundation, grounding yourself, and honoring the quiet strength that carries you through every step of life. Now it's your turn. Have you ever tried an apple cider vinegar foot soak before? Or is this the first time you've heard about its incredible benefits? We'd truly love to hear your story. Share your experience or questions in the comments. Your insight might be the encouragement someone else needs to start their own wellness journey. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who deserves a little relaxation and renewal today. Simple habits like this can spark powerful transformations. Thank you for being part of this amazing community. We've handpicked a few more videos that explore other natural ways to refresh your body and mind. Click on one now, and let's keep walking this path of holistic wellness together.